Introducing the all-new 2019 Aston Martin Vantage. It may not be as powerful as the Ferrari Portofino, fast as the McLaren 570S, or exotic as the Lamborghini Huracan, but it is definitely a worthy competitor to all three, and at a fraction of the price. So today I'm going to walk around the exterior with you guys, show you the powertrain, talk about the interior features, and decide if it's better than the competition. The Vantage name was first used in 1951 as a performance trim level on the Aston Martin DB2. It didn't even become its own model until 1972, but it's now become a kind of flagship for Aston Martin. This one marks the second generation in the current series of Vantages and replaced the outgoing model just this year. It's powered by a 4-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine borrowed from Mercedes-AMG, which puts out 503 horsepower and 505 pound-feet of torque, and it's paired with an 8-speed ZF automatic transmission. In addition, it has a stainless steel electronically controlled exhaust system, which sounds absolutely incredible. In addition to sounding great, it also performs incredibly well with 0 to 60 in around 3.5, 3.6 seconds and a top speed of 195 miles per hour. While that's not quite as fast as its competitors like the Lamborghini Huracan and McLaren 570S, it's still definitely enough to have a lot of fun. The exterior of the new Vantage is absolutely stunning as well, with some really classic Aston Martin touches to it. Up front you can see some really sleek looking full LED headlights. A lot of people compare those headlights to the ones on the MX-5 Miata, but I don't really see too much similarity, and they do look good on this car. You've also got a huge rippled clamshell hood that looks really muscular, gives it a kind of predatory look to it. And up front you have a classic, iconic Aston Martin grille, but it's kind of been modernized in that it's a lot bigger than it was on the old models, and it definitely has a cool look to it. You've also got a front splitter to increase that downforce and send air to help cool the brakes. On the side you've got 20-inch rims and a really striking side gill there to pull air out of the wheel well and increase downforce even more. You can really see the proportions on this car are absolutely fantastic. It's got a front mid engine mount where the engine is just behind the front axle and the transmission is just in front of the rear axle. That gives it a near perfect 50-50 weight distribution and really cool coupe-like proportions. In the back it has a rear deck lip, a full width LED taillight, and an underbody that has been designed to send air from the front splitter to the enormous rear diffuser. Overall, it's just an incredibly stunning car, and it has a base car weight of just 3,373 pounds, so it performs as well. The aluminum chassis is based off of the DB11s, but 70% of the parts are new, and it's the first Aston Martin to have an electronic rear differential. It's equipped with dynamic torque vectoring and Aston Martin Skyhook adaptive dampers, so it should be pretty fun around turns. The interior of the Vantage is equally stunning with Alcantara and leather and optional carbon fiber accents. You get 2 seat options for the Vantage. You can have the Sport or the Sport Plus seats, and both are available with 16-way power adjustability. Just like the powertrain is, you can see there are a lot of things in here that are taken from Mercedes-Benz, like the 8-inch LCD infotainment screen there and the little touch control pad here. Those are parts directly taken from Mercedes, but they still kind of fit with the overall Aston Martin design language in this car. The gear select buttons are set out in a really cool kind of triangle shape here on the center console, and that's definitely something unique to Aston Martin. I can't think of any other manufacturer who really puts buttons as the gear selector in all their models, and it's got a really cool look to it. Unfortunately, it's probably not the most practical car you can get because there's no glove box up here. The cup holders are really small and shallow here. You do get a little extra storage behind the seats here, but not really a ton. You couldn't fit a ton of stuff in there. Now, the trunk does hold around 12 cubic feet of stuff, but overall, you know, you're not going to get the same amount of storage space that you would get maybe in a Rolls-Royce or in just a regular SUV even. So all around, I'd say the new Aston Martin Vantage is at least on par, if not well above, its competitors. And at $150,000 base price, it's a lot cheaper as well. If you'd like to see my review of the Ferrari Portofino, you can check it out using the card right there. But as always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment below, and go ahead and check out my channel because I've got a ton of exotic supercar and hypercar reviews up.